Hello and welcome to SKTV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Teachers and Medical Officers Association of RIMS Imphal temporarily suspends ongoing agitation. Hospital services to resume from 8 a.m. tomorrow. Efforts on to restructure medical rules and regulations to strengthen public medical fraternity relationship. New rules will reduce treatment-related fatalities, says Indian Medical Association, Manipur State Branch. Manipur government making all efforts to give impetus to entrepreneurship in state with assistance from centre, asserts Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Governor in Council approves establishment of BSc nursing colleges for Thoubal and Shochanpur districts to boost medical and nursing education. MP Sanajawal Leshemba appreciates Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for introducing GST 2.0, stating it will hugely benefit middle-class families, farmers and common man. And National Socialist Council of Nagaland NSCN-IM leader Thungangling Muiva to visit his native village Somdal in Ukhrul district on October 22nd after 50 years. And now the news in detail. Teachers and Medical Officers Association Tamowa of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal has temporarily suspended its ongoing agitation. Hospital services are scheduled to resume from 8 a.m. tomorrow, that's Wednesday 24th September. The decision comes after Tamowa reviewed suggestions from RIMS general body, which includes doctors, nursing staff, non-teaching staff, resident doctors and students, along with written assurances from authorities. The association also considered the difficulties faced by the public due to disruption of healthcare services. Tamowa's interim suspension is subject to fulfillment of several conditions, which included swift arrest of assailants, improved communication between doctors and patients, cybercrime monitoring for social media threats, enhanced security at sensitive points in the hospital, and establishment of a dedicated public relations cell. The association has stated that the situation will be reviewed after 1 week to ensure compliance with these demands. Indian Medical Association IMA Manipur State Branch Secretary Dr. Soram Gautam has affirmed that new rules and procedures will soon be put in place to improve the relationship between doctors, nurses and public. This comes in the backdrop of the tragic incident on September 21st, when a pregnant woman died of health complications allegedly due to medical negligence, sparking mob violence, where hospital properties were destroyed and a doctor was brutally assaulted. Doctors and healthcare providers today staged a sit-in under the banner "Stop Violence Against Doctors" at IMA House, organized by IMA Manipur State Branch. Speaking to the media, Dr. Soram Gautam stressed that doctors and nurses never want such complications to happen, but in the rare case they do, violence is not a solution. He urged the public to hold individuals accountable through law, including options like public interest litigation, instead of resorting to assault and vandalism, which only worsen the situation. He added that if there are faulty systems, they must be upgraded to prevent such incidents in future, and urged cooperation from all sides to restore trust in healthcare. While OPD and other services remain closed in protest, emergency and critical care services continue to function.
Sigumba asi anathopasi akhoi doctor amadi nurse haidi healthcare provider community na kari mundu so pam natte toning banate sigumba accident thopasi doctor amadi nurse da direct kind of kenu si tasengna doctor amadi nurse to ki marala hargati oram da su yawi adeki sumoi uide have su yaroi medical negligence kind of like dum khara chingna bas yaw natte adubu ekta incident khudimaki doctor nurse ta phugadawni moi chai thagadawni hospital tugagadawni habdi masi lalena Indian Medical Association gi tarafdagi thamjage ain gi oiba pambai haibadi akogi ek mayam ama lai sigumbagi da ain gi oiba action laukhatnaba inquiry chathanaba adugi pambai do season naraga doctor amadi nurse hospital staff ta khud thadabida inquiry do fajana smoothly chatha halaga generally ba healthcare providers sing do manan le maga mo ki chap chabi dan gi dum bhangbagi dum niyom niti lejai season bari inquiry process chatha halaga action lobodo dum lobagi di process lagani na thamjai.
Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla has asserted that Manipur government is making all efforts to give impetus to entrepreneurship in the state with assistance from centre. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla was speaking during the award ceremony for Governor's Best Entrepreneur Rolling Trophy and All Manipur Entrepreneurs Association Outstanding Award 2021-2022, which was held at Banquet Hall of Hotel Imphal today. Chief Secretary P.K. Goyal, Additional Chief Secretary Textiles, Commerce and Industries Anurag Bajpai, along with various entrepreneurs attended the event. Speaking in the program, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla maintained that the present crisis in the state led to delay in growth of entrepreneurship in the state. However, with the situation improving, government is taking up efforts to give further push to entrepreneurships. While emphasizing that entrepreneurship is the cornerstone of human progress, Governor Bhalla highlighted that efforts are underway to start tea plantation in None and Tamenglong districts. The Plant Unity Mall will also provide huge platform and market for handicrafts in the state.
The awards are not just a mark of individual achievement, but a celebration of spirit of innovation, resilience and enterprise that defines our people. Today, as we reflect upon the progress of Manipur's industrial and entrepreneurial sector and reaffirm our collective commitment towards building a stronger economic future for our state. Because of certain disturbances over the last 2 years, all the activities get impacted, and even young enterprises also have got impacted like any other thing. But hopefully things are becoming better and these things will come back. Especially the startups and all suffer quite a lot because they are at a stage of infancy and any such extra factors from outside can disturb and dislocate the whole thing. So I'm happy that we are back into a normal thing and some of those enterprises have been revived and are working again.
Governor in Council has approved establishment of 2 BSc nursing colleges under the Central Sector Scheme in Thobal and Churchandpur, along with another augmenting nursing education establishment of new colleges of nursing co-located with Medical College in Churchandpur under the Central Sponsored Scheme. Moreover, 2 new state-funded GNM nursing schools will be set up in Thobal and Churchandpur to replace existing schools being phased out. The state currently faces a shortfall of around 40% in GNM seats and 64% in BSc nursing seats, and these new institutions aim to bridge the gap, improve healthcare access and produce more trained nurses, particularly in rural and underserved regions. The Governor in Council also approved an increase in the stipend of MBBS and BDS interns at GNMs from 15,210 rupees to 25,000 rupees, which is the first revision since 2015. Further, approval has been granted for recruitment of staff for Multidisciplinary Research Unit MRU at GNMs under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare's scheme for developing health research infrastructure. The MRU will serve as a platform for biomedical innovation, clinical and public health research, and evidence-based healthcare solutions. Rajya Sabha MP Sanajau Baleshamba has congratulated Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for introducing Next Gen Goods and Services Tax GST, asserting that the GST reform will hugely benefit middle class families, farmers and common man. Speaking to media persons at Thambal Shanglen in Nitya Pachuthek, MP Sanajau said, under the new GST 2.0 reform, as many as 375 items will become cheaper, and this will promote consumption and boost further production in the country. MP Sanajau expressed confidence that the new GST reform will help the country to become third largest economy in the world.
भारत से इंडिया से यामना थोबा मतम बनूंगा पृथ्वी के third economy ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯪꯂꯥꯟꯗꯣ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯛꯅ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯐꯥꯏꯅꯥꯟꯁ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯈꯟꯕꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯔꯤꯐꯣꯔꯝꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯔ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯀꯟꯖꯨꯃꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯀꯔꯕꯥꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯨꯠ ꯁꯝꯅꯔꯒ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯁꯤ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯁꯨꯕ ꯏꯀꯣꯅꯣꯃꯤꯗ ꯄꯨꯈꯠꯂꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯗꯨꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯔꯤꯐꯣꯔꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯤꯁꯇꯣꯔꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃ pigani haibase aikoigi anouba reforms na aikoida tai.
Leader of National Socialist Council of Nagaland NSCN-IM and Atok Kilonsa Thungangleng Muiva will visit his native village Somdal in Ukhrul district on October 22nd after 50 years. In a statement issued by Member Secretary of Organizing Committee Francis Ningshen, it urged General Secretary Council of Nagalim Churches GPRN to organize a special prayer program for all national workers on October 5th, 2025 for the success of the proposed visit. It also informed that Thungangleng Muiva will arrive in Ukhrul at 10 a.m. on October 22nd and attend a public meeting at Ukhrul district headquarters. He will then leave Ukhrul for his town Somdal village at around 3:30 p.m. After spending few days at Somdal, the NSCN-IM leader will leave for Dimapur via Senapati district on October 29th. Government of Manipur today signed a landmark Memorandum of Understanding MOU with the Capacity Building Commission CBC and Mission Karmayogi at the Old Secretariat Conference Hall, marking a major step towards strengthening public administration and governance in the state. The partnership focuses on enhancing the professional competence of civil servants through continuous learning, leveraging technology to create a more agile and adaptive administrative framework, and fostering a culture of accountability, transparency, and innovation. Under the agreement, Manipur's civil servants will gain access to the integrated government online training IGOT platform for anytime, anywhere learning to bridge knowledge gaps and develop skills for modern governance challenges. Chief Secretary of Manipur called the MOU historic and urged officials to embrace the initiative with commitment, stressing that its success depends on proper implementation and regular monitoring to ensure measurable improvements in public service delivery. Memorandum submitted by people of Sagolban Assembly constituency under the leadership of MLA R.K. Imo to the Prime Minister has now reached the concerned authorities. The soft copy is with Additional Secretary NE Division Ministry of Home Affairs Piyush Goyal for necessary action, while the hard copy was delivered yesterday via India Post. Signed by hundreds of locals, the memorandum urges restoration of peace, reopening of national highways, completion of border fencing, regulation of free movement regime FMR, identification of illegal immigrants, implementation of NRC, safe return of IDPs, and constitutional safeguards for the indigenous people. R.K. Imo expressed hope that the memorandum's demands will be considered promptly for peace, security, and welfare of the people of Manipur. Fast Track Special Court Number 1 Manipur has convicted 64-year-old Ningthokjam Chauba under Section 18/6 of the POCSO Act 2012 for attempting to commit sexual assault on a minor girl aged about 2.5 years. Special Judge R.K. Memcha pronounced the judgment after a detailed trial of the case for the incident that occurred on December 10th, 2019 at the accused's residence at Lapupatera Khunau Kordag Awang. According to the prosecution, the child's mother lodged an FIR the next day at WPS Imphal West after the victim disclosed about the incident. Medical examination conducted at RIMS confirmed the incident. The court observed that the victim's testimony, corroborated by her mother, medical evidence, and other prosecution witnesses, proved beyond reasonable doubt that the accused attempted to commit the offence. Rejecting the defense claim of false implication and lack of intent, the court held that the accused's actions showed clear intention to commit the crime. The court has fixed a later date for hearing on the quantum of sentence. Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights Trust Kohur has filed a writ petition in the High Court of Manipur following alleged brutal attacks on Kuki tribal women in Kangpopi district. It stated that on December 28, 2024, police officers reportedly fired rocket launchers at a gathering of unarmed women in New Saibol village, leaving dozens seriously injured, including one woman who lost sight in her left eye. The situation worsened when the officers allegedly occupied New Saibol and neighboring villages on December 29th without consulting local tribal chiefs or authorities. A peaceful protest by Kuki women on December 31st was met with excessive force, including tear gas, rubber bullets, lathi charges and chili spray. More than 60 women were reportedly injured in the attack, highlighting concerns over the misuse of authority during ongoing ethnic violence in the region. Despite filing, 3 separate complaints between December 31st, 2024 and January 9th, 2025, Kohur claims that no FIR has been registered. The petitioners have demanded immediate FIR registration, compensation for victims and constitution of a special investigation team led by a retired judge to ensure an impartial probe. They argue that the alleged actions violate fundamental rights under Articles 14, 19 and 21 of the Constitution and exceed any immunity provided under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. District Process Lab DPL under Adi Karma Yogi Abhiyan was inaugurated today at DTC Hall, Tuibong in Churchampur, organized by District Administration under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Government of India. The program aims to train block master trainers to strengthen grassroots governance, ensure effective implementation of welfare schemes and promote holistic development in tribal areas. ADC Thangboy Gangte emphasized transformative potential of the initiative in bridging governance gaps and preparing trainers to serve communities with dedication and efficiency. DC Dharun Kumar highlighted that the program equips officials with tools to promote transparency, citizen-centric governance and community empowerment. District Prabhari Officer Bhagya Raj urged participants to adopt consumer-centric approach and work in coordination across departments to achieve program objectives. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development NABARD Manipur Regional Office, in collaboration with Manipur Apex Handloom Weavers and Handicrafts Artisans Cooperative Society Limited Awas, celebrated Handloom Day today at Nilit Akampat under the theme Handloom, My Pride, Vocal for Local. General Manager of NABARD Partha Mandal highlighted the significance of supporting local weavers and preserving Manipur's rich weaving heritage, which embodies the identity, dignity and pride of the people, particularly women. Speakers including Vice Chancellor of Manipur University Professor N. Lokendra and Executive Director of Nilit Yumnam Jayanta emphasized the need for capacity building, technological support and market expansion to boost handloom sector while promoting initiatives such as handloom-based school uniforms and curriculum integration to nurture local craftsmanship. Registrar of Cooperative Societies W. E. Bohol highlighted that the state's 5,638 handloom cooperative societies and called for coordinated efforts to strengthen grassroots level organizations. Assistant Director Weaver Service Center Parampad Beauty Millie urged artisans to acquire Indian Handloom brand certificate and adapt to market trends, while Awas Managing Director Singajit outlined the sector's challenges and growth potential. 3 National Weaver awardees Kangujam, Medha Uri Kangbam, Bala and Ningthogzam Ibocha were felicitated for their contributions. Time for a short break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back, and in further news, Tribal Youth Council Manipur TYCM Council Headquarters has served an ultimatum to the government of Manipur giving a 15-day starting today to vacate the occupation of paramilitary forces in Tribal Girls Hostel, Old Lambulan, Imphal. In a press release issued by the Media Information Department TYCM CHQ, the association stated that despite repeated requests including representation to the Governor, Chief Secretary, Additional Chief Secretary of Tribal Affairs and Hills and the Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribes since August 29th, no action has been taken so far. TYCM further warned that if the government fails to comply within the given time frame, it will be compelled to vacate the forces by its own means, holding the state government solely responsible for any untoward incident that may occur. Community Infraction and Cleanliness Drive was held today at Ibudau Sendra Ningthaulaikol Community Hall, Sendra, under the National Initiative Sewa Parv, locals, Sendra's Youth Club volunteers, Loktak Lake Tourism Development Cooperative Society Limited members, stakeholders and wetland mitras attended the event in presence of Principal Secretary Chairman A.K. Sinha and Project Director of Loktak Development Authority LDA Ngangom Sanajawu Meite. Locals highlighted concerns over pollution from phumdis along Sendra foothills and lack of basic amenities such as drinking water, sanitation, playgrounds and Anganwadi facilities. A.K. Sinha assured the community that LDA would address these issues as a priority. As part of the program, participants cleaned the main areas surrounding Sendra and planted indigenous tree saplings at the cultural complex of Ibudau Sendra Ningthaulaikol. Pledge-taking ceremony for conservation of Ima Loktak under the theme Cleanliness and Sustainability for Better Future marked the occasion. Locals appreciated A.K. Sinha's visit as a historic first interaction between senior LD officials and local fishing community. Around 180 participants took part, marking the day as a milestone in community-driven conservation and sustainable development initiatives. As part of Nation First at 75 campaign under Seva Parv, DFO Chandal organized 3 plantation drive at the water collection point of Jal Jeevan Mission at Japho village, Chandel. Around 300 plant saplings were planted at the program today. Speaking on the sidelines, DFO Chandal Dr. N. Munal Meite said that success of a Seva Parv campaign rests largely with the public, CSOs, youths and government representatives. He added, the tree plantation drive is aimed towards creating a sustainable water accumulation in the village which faces water scarcity during winter. Also, as part of Nation First at 75 campaign, Hyanglam Gram Panchayat organized a workshop on Gram Uday se Bharat Uday at its Panchayat Conference Hall today. The program was supported by Langmaidong City Block and focused on social audits, citizen awareness and future planning for panchayats. About 150 participants, including administrative committee members, youth groups, self-help groups, club members and officials from departments like Agriculture, Public Health Engineering, Social Welfare, MSPDCL and MSRLM attended the event. BDO Langmaidong Mayangbam Ingocha and District Social Auditor Longjam PRIYOBARTA Maite were among the main dignitaries present. Similar workshops are scheduled for Mayang Lamjao Gram Panchayat on September 24th and Langmaidong Gram Panchayat on September 25th. Jiribam Municipal Council organized Lok Kalyan Mela under PM Swanidhi scheme at the council's conference hall today. The campaign was organized to encourage new applications under restructured scheme, disperse loans for already sanctioned applications and conduct socio-economic profiling of street vendors and their families. Representatives from various banks including Punjab National Bank, Manipur State Cooperative Bank Jiribam and Bandhan Bank Limited Jiribam participated in the Mela along with members of Town Vending Committee. The banks provided on-the-spot assistance to applicants, helping streamline the loan process and ensure timely financial support for vendors. Secretary of Social Welfare Department Robert Khetrimayum has stressed on the importance of taking special care while raising children as they are the pillars for future. Robert Khetrimayum was speaking on the sideline of Nation First at 75 campaign Viksit Bharat Viksit Manipur, which was organized by ICDS Project Imphal East at Sombong Community Hall today. The program was organized under Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0. Imphal East Deputy Commissioner Dr. Nivedita Lairalakpam, Director of Social Welfare Anna Arambam also graced the program. While emphasizing on the need for providing proper guidance at Anganwadi centers, Robert Khetrimim also urged parents to take special care of their children so that they play a proactive role in future towards nation building. A tree plantation program was also held as part of Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam.
Ped Maa Ke Naam haibna koigi uthaba adagi angang singi koigi early childhood care and education sigi matangda mayam da hena angan biba adagi sigi matangda koina hena koigi effort pina na ko bana jaba adagi laiba anganwadi ICDS project sigi laiba atai mari lainaba sigi intervention sigi koigi packet karu program sigi hena mapung phana packet samna the portion di prai bi haiba chimba koigi intervention sigi hena mai partner packet sigi
Primary Health Center Khongampad organized a free health camp as part of Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar Abhiyan today. During the health camp, facilities for medicine, non-communicable disease, tuberculosis by district TB officer team, cervical cancer screening, oral cancer screening, breast cancer screening, family planning consultation, immunization, anemia Mukt Bharat program, adolescent health were conducted, and registration for PMJAY CMHD card was also facilitated. A free eye test was also made available to people. Chairman of Sangai Land Organic Farmer Producer Company Limited, KH Shamusaba, has expressed gratitude to Agriculture Director Salam Peter for providing a tube well for farmers at Hautak Lokol in Kumbi constituency's Uchan Lokmang. Speaking in this regard, Shamusaba has maintained that the tube well can help farmers in Hautak Lokol to carry out double cropping, and thanked Director of Agriculture Peter Salam for facilitating the tube well.
Kumbi Setapur area gi 1 number 2 gi manung da Uchal Lokmang hairaga khangnaba Hautak Lokon area sida sing hena matik chana piragadi farmer sing gi akhoi double crop tawbada adigi parda sing leibe longmi sing sing phangdaba sida agriculture department gi director oina rijik pham pubiriba Salam Peter ga Sangai Organic Farmer Producer Company isamak ka loina na akhoi longmi sing gi khanbirna aina sugu mamtang tawbide yade hairibda mana thamoi senga thabirakta nga si huji phawde phut chamaga tara habra digi sangdi hutle ma gi pipe se adu makhoi lakpiriba mistri singna simadi mai pakna thambira magani haibagi wakhal nungaiba longmi myang si ai phaba oirasino haidana kurumjari ai phare.
Convener of Liangmai Imphal Market Committee Ning Thojam Chana Joba has appealed the people to come and shop at Liangmai Imphal Market that will be set up near Manipur University main gate on September 25th. Speaking in this regard, Chana Joba said the first edition of Liangmai Imphal Market was launched by ex-Chief Minister N. Biren at Citizens Club in Tera Bazaar on September 16th, and the second edition is happening at MU Gate on Thursday. The market will provide a big opportunity for buyers to avail fresh organic vegetables produced by Liangmai community.
Liangmai Imphal Market Committee nama semjaraga ado sigumba market se hodong nabagi thoram se koi paikhat chabani lebak miam punamangna hariba Thursday nimit Saugande nimit coming hayeng hangchit ya yuk angan bada early morning dagi market se phamba hojagani mafam sida MU gi gate sida aduna mayam punamak baje support tawbiduna pochai si leibiu mahau tangbiu nungsinabagi mari ma thamsi haba wafam sine koina thamjariba.
Meanwhile, Secretary of Kobru Range Liangmai Women Union Viryang Liu Chawang expressed happiness on getting a marketplace to sell their vegetables and other organic products. She expressed confidence of getting a permanent market area for Liangmai community in Imphal area, while also emphasizing that such initiative can foster the bond between Liangmai and other indigenous communities in the state.
Punna nungsinaraga leiningbse karamba fibamdagi oirakidra haina khallame adubo ngasidi irairaina tingmi tammi habise akhoi tingdigi puthora pa yensang napi heira akhoi gi tingye phajaba punna masi akhoi tampakta puragle hairaga akhoi gi araibisu akhoi gi puthopusun hoina leiraga tabiba noi gi mateng sa khoi lozaba akhoi gi mateng sa noi gi pijaba haibigi tanja si September 16 da akhoi gi inauguration tawbibigi jamata akhoi yam harawe.
Aryan Theatre celebrated its 90th Foundation Day today during a function that was organized at Yumjau LRMB in Wahangbam Lekai. Speaking in the program, President of Aryan Theatre, A. Shyamkrishna, has made earnest appeal to renovate and revive the theatre, which was once responsible for producing various promising theatre talents. Zonal Director of Indian Council of Cultural Relations, Monish Ningthokjam, Joint Director of Art and Culture Department, G. Dharmadas, along with other eminent theatre personalities attended the program. Speaking further, A. Shyamkrishna highlighted the role played by Aryan Theatre in promoting theatre artists in the state, while also expressing concerns on losing popularity of theatre. Annual sports meet of Emmanuel Theological Seminary kicked off at Seminary Ground in Tamenglong district today. District Youth Officer of Ministry of Youth Affairs, Mai Bharat Tamenglong, Chungthangam Dangmei, Assistant Professor Jiandai Gonmei, along with other eminent persons attended the opening day program. Speaking in the program, Chungthangam Dangmei urged students and youths to focus on building discipline and character while competing in various sports events. Hockey India announced an 18-member Indian junior men's hockey team for the upcoming Sultan of Johor Cup 2025, scheduled to be held in Malaysia from October 11th to 18th. Two athletes from Manipur, Talem PRIYOBARTA of Posterior Hockey Academy Manipur, Pham, and Thongnaugjam Inga Lemba of Maira Bashikong, have been selected to represent the country. Expressing joy at their selection, Pham's secretary N. Rameshwar conveyed best wishes to the players and expressed hope that they would help India clinch gold at this year's edition. India, which won the bronze medal in the previous edition of the tournament, will begin its campaign against Great Britain on October 11th. And that is all we could pack in this bulletin. But before we end, here are the headlines for you once again. Teachers and Medical Officers Association of RIMS Imphal temporarily suspends ongoing agitation. Hospital services to resume from 8 a.m. tomorrow. Efforts on to restructure medical rules and regulations to strengthen public medical fraternity relationship. New rules will reduce treatment-related fatalities, says Indian Medical Association Manipur State Branch. Manipur government making all efforts to give impetus to entrepreneurship in state with assistance from centre, asserts Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Governor in Council approves establishment of BSc nursing colleges for Thoubal and Churchandpur districts to boost medical and nursing education. MP Sana Jaubal Leishemba appreciates Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for introducing GST 2.0, stating it will hugely benefit middle-class families, farmers and common man. And National Socialist Council of Nagaland NSCN-IM leader Thunale Muiva to visit his native village Somdal in Ukhrul district on October 22nd this year after 50 years. Up next in a while is Primetime Manipuri News presented by my colleague Gentle Kumanthem. Stay tuned.